these two cousins end up getting particularly close. Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Maple Leaf Customs in Switzerland. I'm Andrew, and on the bench today is a 1:64 scale Hot Wheels 55 Chevy Bel Air. Brand new out of the blister. It's not a gasser, and it's not going to become one. I've got a radically different plan for this, but I hope it'll still be recognizable by the time I'm finished everything. When I disassemble a car, I usually put it into my bench vise for safety. This is about a 6mm drill bit to take out the rivets. Now the inside pieces can be revealed. Clear glass, for which I give thanks. There's a red plastic interior with bench seats befitting the era, and a plastic all-chrome chassis, and plastic wheels, which I carefully remove so that I can preserve them for another project. I've got an upgraded set on standby. So that's half of what I need for this project. The other main component is this 1960 El Camino. It's a Matchbox. Same throwback era. And don't you miss the lines on these beautiful cars? I do. But then we're all products of our childhood. I'm very much hoping these will line up with each other, because what I've got in mind is a far-out mashup of these two classic Chevys. So, what's the game plan? I'm cutting away 2/3 of the roof of the Bel Air, and almost the same cut on the El Camino, but that's the part that I'm keeping to merge the two together. Bear in mind, one's a Hot Wheels, one's a Matchbox, but that shouldn't matter. Can it be done? Should it be done? There's only one way to find out. So, let's get that original paint off. Coming soon on Maple Leaf Customs is the September 4 Horsemen Invitational on a JDM theme, followed by these interesting customs and restorations, and my wife Petra's annual cameo appearance for the Painted Pink episode. You know all the buttons to click, and I sure hope you will. Once all the cutting and chopping is finished, I do some bare metal detail with this abrasive brush attachment on my rotary tool. This takes away any toning or residual paint that the stripper didn't get, and it makes it much easier to join the two pieces together. Please remember to wear your PPE when you're doing this kind of work on the hobby bench. Today's community shoutout goes to the YouTube channel Erdl Customs, whom you can also follow on Instagram. I've left links in the description of this video to make it that much easier for you. So, once again, the basic concept is front half Bel Air, back half El Camino, with the bed and the tailgate. I like the distinctive look of the front of the roof and windshield of the Bel Air. And of course, the El Camino has a very recognizable back glass slant that I want to retain. Takes a little bit of fiddling. There are some gaps and seeming misalignments at this early fitting stage, but those are easily filled in with super glue and baking soda, as you see me doing here. In 1955, Chevrolet introduced a drastically new body design, giving this one smooth, straight panels on the sides and hood, a major departure from previous years, and it quickly became known as the Shoebox. It also featured wraparound glass on the windshield and triangular taillights that jutted outwards. This new look, combined with new power and engineering, made the 55 an instant hit with the buying public and a critical success. The now popular body style and chassis were carried over to 1956 and again for 1957. Today, Chevys from those 3 years, often referred to by the nickname the Tri-5s, are sought after by collectors and hot rodders, and enthusiasts will pay premium prices, especially for the two-door hardtop Bel Air version. I know it looks rough right now, but the concept is starting to be visible. The El Camino is a coupe utility vehicle that was produced by Chevrolet between 1959 and 1960 and 64 to 87. Unlike a standard pickup truck, the El Camino was adapted from the two-door Chevy station wagon platform and integrated the cab and cargo bed into the body. It was Chevy's response to the success of the Ford Ranchero. I clearly remember these roaming the streets. And now my mashup looks like one unified body, glistening in high gloss black. That calls for some ghost white decals for a stark contrast. This is my second time to use a Jack Daniels livery. I've truly never tasted this, but I do like the look of their logo, especially on an old-time vehicle like this. That one says Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey, same as the label on the bottle, but it's pretty small on these front quarter panels. I'm going to add headlight and taillight decals a bit later, and all of that will get clear coated to seal them in perfectly. Two different castings means two different interiors need to be fitted as well. I'll use the Bel Air bench seats up front, but I need the El Camino bed in the back. And this is my upgraded set of cement wheels white walls with real rubber. I had some trouble fitting the original back glass to the El Camino, so I resorted to making my own using some micro crystal clear, which perfectly conforms to the shape of the open frame you put it in and dries clear, as the name suggests. Seeing this is a dual Chevy mashup, I thought I'd better put a Chevy badge right up front. As reported earlier, the headlights and taillights are both done with decals, giving me the perfect round shape. All clear coated and looking fine now. The El Camino glass is cured. The Bel Air interior was sprayed white, gave it a black steering wheel. I made it so that the full original Bel Air chassis could be used. I sprayed it black and highlighted the exhaust, and I re-chromed the back bumper and the front grille. It's an easy 1, 2, 3 reassembly now. The chassis perfectly fits the highly modified body, which was quite remarkable because of all the chopping and hacking that I did. And a pair of M2 torque head screws tuck it all back together. Let's have a closer look at two different classic Chevys mashed into one. I think the putty did a fabulous job of helping meld those two together. It's got an El Camino rear end and bed, and a Bel Air front half. I think both of them are still recognizable. A little bit of detail underneath for interest's sake, and a brand new set of salmon wheels helps it to screech down the highway. Really nice looking casting to begin with, but it got my imagination flowing. What would happen if... Well, here's what happened. I like the Jack Daniels livery on the high gloss black. I thought of lowering the stance on this, but I had enough on my hands doing the rest of it. Leave a respectful comment below with your thoughts on the Bel Air El Camino mashup, the Bel Camino. Thanks for visiting my channel again today. I hope you enjoyed this one. Remember, don't drink and drive. It's coffee time.